Vision on display in Kansas today. City, state, and tribal leaders are debating who should control the Shawnee Indian Mission in Fairway. Investigative reporter Matt Fleener has covered this story for 2 years. He's in Topeka with the new developments today.
There is a lot on the line here in Topeka regarding one of the most historically valuable pieces of property in the state of Kansas.
This school is a landmark.
Lawmakers heard from the Shawnee tribe today. The chief has pushed for years to let the Shawnee tribe take control of the Shawnee Indian Mission in Fairway. He says children that attended a boarding school there in the 1800s were mistreated and potentially buried in unmarked graves on site. He wants to control a search for the grave sites of indigenous children there on the land.
It makes a lot of sense for us to be a primary partner for the site. It is Shawnee, it's a Shawnee place, Shawnee lands. So it makes sense that Shawnee Presence has a voice.
But city and state leaders say they are the best to control the search in the historic buildings that remain.
We want the full story of the mission to be told and to be available for everyone to come and see and hear. And we believe that the only way that we can really ensure that as a possibility going forward is for the state to remain ownership.
City, state, and tribal nations have debated this over the past couple of years. We're certainly interested in what they have to say in the weeks ahead here at the Capitol. Matt Fleener, KMBC 9 News.
You've probably driven by it or maybe even taken a tour there.
But what deeper secrets are hidden at the Shawnee Indian Mission in Fairway? That's the focus of Matt's new KMBC 9 Chronicle, Children of the Shawnee Mission.
Here we go. Great job.
It's the Fall Festival at the Shawnee Indian Mission. A yearly tradition in northeast Johnson County. People come to learn the history of this place. From traditional dances to selling arts and crafts and historical interpretation.
I think we made a difference in the Shawnee Nation.
The festival is a way to connect with people who may not know about what happened here.
Oh yeah, hey
On these 12 acres with indigenous roots, this National Historic Landmark in Fairway is managed by city employees owned by the people of Kansas. And there's intense debate about its future.
I want to thank everyone for coming out this afternoon. It's a real blessing to have you all here.
A week before the Fall Festival, Shawnee Tribe Chief Ben Barnes stood on the same ground.
Today is really not about speeches or talking. It's about this place and what happened here.
He welcomed people from the Shawnee Tribe along with a few state officials.
I'm kind of done talking about this place. The time to act is now.
Barnes again called for a federal investigation to understand if the ground of the Shawnee Manual Labor Boarding School, known today as the Shawnee Indian Mission, held the bodies of indigenous children.
If we wait for fair winds to try to do something, I don't know if we'll ever get anything done.
Tune in for the incredible twists and turns this story has taken over the last 2 years. Chronicle, Children of the Shawnee Mission, airs Tuesday, January 30th at 7, right here on KMBC 9.